10 seconds.
Welcome back, everybody, here to our final game of the night. Power Rangers versus Danish Bears, our third and deciding matchup. Lower bracket final for the Epicenter qualifier for the European region. $500,000. The top teams in Moscow competing in May. You have it all written up the top and right-hand side corner of your screen, but I still want to say it anyway. A great event coming up, and they definitely want to qualify. This will get you into the grand final. They can win it up against No Diggity. And a man who doesn't even need to qualify for anything anymore because he should be invited to absolutely everything. Is my co-caster. It is Complexity's Captain Swindle Melons. Welcome back, man.
Radiant team pick.
Night Stalker.
Dire team pick.
Can't we talk about it? Can't we talk about it? That best of 5 was amazing, man. I thought I was going to be home at 3 a.m. in the morning. I went home at 6 a.m. in the morning. Because you couldn't win the game.
Invoker.
Jen.
You went tilt.
Radiant team pick.
There was something wrong. I actually realized I hadn't given you any level of shit for that. And I really, really wanted to. A win is a win when you barely make it in the 5th game.
Gyrocopter!
Oh, I was so angry that night. Oh, well, a first 2 Gyrocopter and a Night Stalker as well. First time Night Stalker's not banned, Ace goes instantly for it and combos it with his Gyrocopter. The Power Rangers go with the same draft they started with previously. The Chen and Invoker pick up.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Yeah, and we will.
5 seconds remaining.
I always feel a little odd with the Night Stalker pickup. I know you've been saying like Beastmaster as well as Night Stalker are absolutely amazing in combination. I mean, not in combination, just for their vision, what they give. And I just feel like Night Stalker always is that weaker laner in the first 4 minutes where like everyone else can just rotate, like the Earth Spirit can go walk all over you, and the Night Stalker can't do anything. I know that you get like that power spike up at 4 minutes in anyway, but it's just that weird thing in my head. I shouldn't even bring it up. Ignore it. Ignore that comment. It's stupid. Night Stalker is wonderfully powerful. Everyone you should draft him in every single game if you know how to play him. Get Night and Talon, you're good.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Lion.
Radiant team pick.
Kind of want to see what they were going to use the Keeper of the Light for, if that was even going to be a pickup by DB. We Sorry, what I hear coming from the background in your house is so hilarious. It actually came out at one point during one of those fights at the very end of it, where it was almost just like an Arnie scream of no. It was, yeah, sorry.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Silence the Swedes. That's the Arnie one. That's the Arnie one. Well, this draft looks really, really familiar, doesn't it? Not Danish Bears, just Power Rangers.
Winter Wyvern.
Dire team pick.
Faceless Void.
Well, there you go. They mix it up now.
Team pick.
Faceless Void pick up, so they get their... We're gonna get a real offlane Void in this game. Like, yeah, that safe lane Void. That's the second safe lane Void I've seen in the last week. I'm referring to the last game. And it just... It felt so underwhelming. But that safe lane Void also went for a Helm of the Dominator as well as a
10
Vladimir's
seconds
offering.
remaining.
Had both items on the same Void in the same
5
game.
seconds remaining.
It's... Yeah. 20 minutes in, would you believe the Void did no
Reserve time.
damage? Oh, I never want to see that again, actually. For Danish Bears, they get a Winter Wyvern. So as far as teamfight goes, they're looking a lot better than they were in the last game. A lot of control abilities, even if it's not like a raw stun. And a Bounty Hunter as well, so we're running a core Night Stalker offlane with a roaming Bounty and a Wyvern Gyro safe.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban.
You see a TA? You're not thinking like an OD would still be a way to go?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
How you gonna wrap this one up, Power Rangers? Like, who's your safe laner? Assuming this will still just be the Faceless Void offlane, which is a pretty easy assumption. Someone that can get involved in the fights. You mentioned there is like a lot of armor missing from Power Rangers, so maybe you need someone that's a little bit more survivable. They actually go for the OD themselves.
Radiant team pick.
So we're running a safe lane OD, an Invoker mid, a Void offlane, and then the Chen Lion on top of that.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Wind Ranger at your service.
It's a penguin hero. It's a penguin hero. That's the reason for it. He just feels really comfortable on this hero, and he has dominated many lineups with it. So I am not even going to judge him for it. I can see where you were coming from with the TA, but the Wind Ranger also gives them something they needed drastically: the ability to actually siege into high ground. I don't really have that from the rest of the lineup.
Ten seconds remaining.
They rely on the Bounty Hunter keeping the Chen down with no
5
levels,
seconds remaining.
and the Splinter Blast stopping out like a big creep wave push. That's actually got to be it. And maybe we also have to put a little bit more pressure on the Night Stalker during the nighttime phase, where Joe has to go out there and find kills.
Prepare for battle. 30 seconds to battle.
Mm-hmm. Cat is getting the hell out of here. He's gonna get attacked by Roshan. Luckily for him, he doesn't get bashed. But the rune's gonna be a trade-off. This is this play that PR went for with the Obs and the Sentry Ward down here. And I've seen them do this 3 times out of the 3 games I remember they played against a Bounty Hunter. So every single time they're actually on dire side for it too. This is like my memory over the last 2 weeks. They seem to be really generic with their initial rollouts before the Foghorn. Yep. You might be actually work it out. Hmm? Yep. Neuer has now got invis like 3 times on top of that observer ward. He runs to the mid, and Arise knows where he is. Unfortunately, he's just out of range of the sentry, and now he walks in range of another sentry. So he's probably going to commit his own sentry to dewarding the other sentry that's here in the lane. Bum bum bum. Which means he can still walk up and tango the observer ward. Been waiting for that for a while now. But he's probably still okay with this.
Don't mind if I... Illusion.
Yeah. I think PR would be too sad about this at all. He's still got this Obs and Sentry. Big Dom's got so much information right now. Like, Noi goes invis again, he's gonna actually miss the Satyr Blast. But Noi's gonna work out that he is, like, something is wrong. The PR have too much information for their own good. Well, I would say not a lot, but he also got into the side camps, and actually managed to farm up a little bit of that. So he has managed to find... He managed to hit level 3.5, like 3 minutes in. That's not too bad. For a 4 CS hero, I think you're going to be okay with that. Yeah. Almost every single one of their cores is ahead. The only one who's just a little bit behind is the Faceless Void, but it's a Void off lane at 9 for 4. Everyone else is ahead of him all. And it's also great the fact that Chen doesn't have to be on this top lane all the time. Even J4. Like, with his pulling, he's allowed Goddamn to get a lot of space to get levels on this safe laner. Because the presence isn't really applied by the Bounty Hunter. You're talking about like how Bounty and Night Stalker can synergize together on that top lane. But Noi has been spending almost like his time exclusively against Arise, trying to keep the Invoker down. Meaning the Night Stalkers have no real way to fight. Like, he gets his Iron Talon now, starts up his farm, waits for the Dire Creep Wave to push back down again, but J4 just double stacked. So the next Creep Wave is going to get denied. He will not get the experience he's looking for. So now he just turns this into a jungling Night Stalker for the next 45 seconds. Until nighttime appears, obviously. Cheshire? He's got time walk up. To go into the trees and trigger off the sound. Put Ace and Rise in very, very far, and the Sunstrike! Oh! Now you said he was normally a second behind, Rise had all the time in the world to think about that Sunstrike. So first blood goes to the mid Invoker. Sniping out the support in the bottom lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nuh-uh.
Denied.
Doesn't Arise just look so much more comfortable in this game as well? Even at this point, like, because he can still have that level of aggression by having his Force Spirits on the front line without having to risk his hero all the time. And every time Bounty Hunters come to actually gank him, like, he's never really walked down the stair line. Arise just stays alive and gets rewarded for his efforts. Well, there's your void, there's your silence. Cooldown's on its way in. Have they got enough damage to kill Cheshire Cat in time? The answer? Only barely. Like, that silence came off just at the last second where he potentially could have time walked.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
It's okay, they're actually quieter than they were before. Now it's smoke time for PR. So they bring a level 4.5 Chen, as well as a level 3 Lion into the mid lane. The Observer's still down, so they still understand the Penguin's here, and they start off with the Hex, the Sunstrike, and the Penitence, increasing that damage. Arise still a very long way over. Heads Joe rotates in as well, but they've got a lot of auras. They've still got that Shatter Blast to Duke it available as well. A Splinter Blast just pushes PR a little bit back, however. And you're fine with that. You just killed off your mid laner, you force heavy rotations out from DB, you're wasting more of the night time, and Arise practically completed up his Midas being involved in that kill. Void. Chrono bottom lane. You wanted one of them controlled. Lion's going to take the last hit. You're perfectly alright with that, primarily because J4 is going to get closer and closer towards that Blink Dagger. So then PR actually have jump and initiation that doesn't require 1 smoke and 2 faces Void to expose himself. Are they actually going top? Goddamn, straight up TP's out. The stun was already used, so he was free to leave.
Denied.
Out. Yeah, this is going to be a very quick and a high level up Sunstrike. That's what actually makes Cheshire Cat's combo even better. You always think about having like this raw damage output from someone like a Witch Doctor or a Skywrath Mage combining it with the Faceless Void, and that's just like TI's impact on my brain. But when you see something like a really quick leveling up Invoker, that stuff right there, a Sunstrike in the middle of a Faceless Void Chronosphere does so much work. And it looks like they actually just called out Night Stalker as well in the top river. So he's down as well. Another kill coming the way of Arise. He's now got 2. He's been involved in all 4 kills of PR so far. Yep. Why even come into the fight? Unless you feel overconfident. Like, if you had Finger of Death, I can understand PR hanging around. Leave the Sentry Ward down, wait for the bounty to come up, and then just pop him. But they're actually going to smoke themselves. The Raider fine up on top, they had the Observer Ward there. Remember, they still don't have that level 6 overall line, but they're coming mid. They're coming after Penguin. He's still got Windrunner Varble. J4 won't reach him in time. Windrun's back into the safety of the trees.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
What are you up to, goddamn?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I wonder why. Hey. Unless they're starting to like get every single possible ore they can stack up into, because no one else is going to build an Aquila in this game. Hey, J4 actually, okay, he got his Tranquil Boots, but he also just got his level 6. So Gesture Cat's actually getting a casual headdress into Vlad, so normal build we get to see from Faceless Voids. Yeah, they're going to stack up all of their auras when they're ready to 5-man it out. And DB's not really going to be prepared for it. Already Imprisonment. Strike on the top lane, combining out with the Stars, a good curse on top of J4. Ace, well, that orb attack, okay, Finger of Death is being committed. Goddess still sold 15 intelligence with a couple more attacks. He can throw the ulti down, and that'll probably kill off. Well, he doesn't need to do it anymore. Hester Joe is 100% dead. Void goes in deeper. 3 heroes now from DB. Defending this top lane, Cheshire Cat will time walk off a lot of the damage which was dealt to him. And goddamn, you can see what he wants. He wants to force DB into a fight by imprisoning up one. He's going to kill off Noy with that ulti throwdown, and they still have an isolated Penguin. 4 heroes down. A great read from PR, turning what looked only to be like 1 kill and a fallback from DB into 4 full kills in their favor.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Even with the Gyrocopter, that damage may not mean anything anymore. Like, Big Num's now 300 gold away from his mech. Once that's up, the cooldown damage is negated. If he's got Hand of God as well, then even Splinter Blast is then negated as well.
Double damage.
It's just crazy that a team like DB, like, I know you said like they're inexperienced, but some of these guys have been around for forever. like including Dota 1. Like, the inexperience really shouldn't be there, and you're also playing on a team which has like one of the greatest junglers back from Dota 1 days, Rise. Like, if all he's got to do is like teach Neuer the movements that an Enchantress or a Chen would make, or how to actually stop it, because he should know all about it himself.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wow, how do you actually... Wow, a Sunstrike, combine it with a Stun. J4's got Finger of Death, say goodbye to your Night Stalker. He's draining out the mana from Penguin. Got Windrun up in 4 seconds time. But OD, yeah, you're not going to go back into that goddamn. You were saved perfectly by your teammate and got a revenge kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Avoid Chrono. Sunstrike's off cooldown as well, so if Keshikat wants to buy some space, he could do so. The mech's already been expended by Victim, and he brings his creep right back on top of Neuer. The Splinter Blast will actually be helpful then, because they mop up the entire Chen army as well as the Chen himself. And that was on the back of a track kill.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Neuer's coming in for the denial. You still got 4 Spirits in the front lines, but he'll get the denial anyway. As OD, okay, well, goodbye Gyrocopter in the tree line. That wasn't even an Eclipse to get the kill, that was Chronosphere control.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
J4?
Calls to me.
Oh, he's got 1 HP! Gonna get the stun! He's got— oh, he blinks! Into the tree to TP out! He was on 1 HP! The last tick from the urn dropped him down to 1 HP! And his TP away successful. DB cannot catch a break. Oh. And now Goddamn's gonna get revealed. You don't have Chronosphere available, you can trigger the drums. There goes your curse. Keshikat Cat. Just, yeah, there's too much support. Arise is already here too. Oh, J4 jumping up bottom lane with a stun. The Sunstrike again going to be on top of base. There's no straight follow-up. In comes that time dilation from Cheshire Cat, but with no Chronosphere. They don't have the ulti combo just yet, but OD starts to steal a little bit of intelligence. Looking for more of it. There's 10 of it. He's holding on to the Eclipse for now. They're not going to go yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No Wyvern ulti, and Night Stalker also burnt his darkness. That was the only reason why we were in nighttime just then. I guess now 9 AM on the Dota clock.
Dire's middle tower
So with the darkness burnt, all you lost was the Lion, and now he'll come into the mid. Fortification mid, that's not available. J4, however, will get the Hex. Hesijo and Rise are right behind him, so they're not going to go for it. But there's a Blink Dagger over on the Faceless Void. You got easy Chronos coming your way. And PR now is going to force them to come into a fight. They're going to go for Roshan, and it's up to DB if they want to try and contest.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep, they'll let it go. And now you got Nagus the Immortal giving confidence to an OD. I always kind of feel a little odd when OD gets it because he doesn't keep his intel after the Aegis Immortal burns.
Money changes hands.
Alright, yeah. Nope, he didn't ping at all. He might have been shopping.
Dire's
He wasn't
top
shopping.
tower is under attack.
Is there any sentry? Is there anything? Oh, he's got two of them. He's got two of them now. Alright, he's just gonna set off a race. The curse is available, but it's already too late. That gyrocopter is dead. Oh, Cheshire Cat. You're gonna trigger darkness from Hester Joe. They're going over on that Faceless Void. And the Shackle launches perfectly, but Cheshire Cat gets the stun from J4. He'll be able to time lapse up all the damage. And then J4, they just turn the damage into the Wind Ranger. Hester Joe also being cold stunned up. He cannot escape. We're 3 for 13 at the moment. PR is looking pretty damn good. I can't be surprised if they even lose another hero in this game. They're just hitting everything.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bring in more auras. The Vlad's now on the Faceless Void too. Oh, they won't have any more impact anyway. Goddamn, just completed up a full BKB. Like, we're not even 20 minutes in on this OD. He's gonna have his BKB. They have Mechanic God. Invoker. What was actually your choice here, Arise? Because he could build up BTs right now, but I don't know if Split Push is really what he requires. He could almost go directly into an Aghanim Scepter. Like, he's already got the Eel Scepter to speak with, to go for. Play with. Words, phrasing, put words together to make a wonderful sentence. Is it even worth him? Is it just worth him going for a BKB for the Invoker and join the OD with his own BKB?
Here's the good ammo.
Ace. Chronosphere. They really want this Gyrocopter. With the stun and the Sunstrike, Faceless Void's last attack will get the kill. And they find Imprisonment 2 over on the Wind Ranger. She was Wind running away. Down comes the Meteorites and Penguin. He's actually not burning at this point, but goddamn. Oh, he's got all the damage in the world. 25 intel stolen as well. DB come into this, that Eclipse will just burst them. They are not going to fight it, but they got no choice. PR now can go high ground. They still have that Aegis Immortal for another 1.5 minutes. Yeah, Sunstrike. Oh, missed the timing on it though. The Finger of Death and the Orb attack will still be enough. So yeah, nice looker will die. Ace back to World of Living, and PR, they will back out. And we already have another item on to goddamn. After he just completed the BKB before this push, he now has a Blink Dagger as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're gonna kill J4. Something for them. the Hex, J4, he's still got 8-1 charge to Marble, hasn't triggered them yet, now he does. The Sunstrike's on Ace, J4. Hand of God's good, but okay, Hessejo just runs all the way in. He needed something. The Chronosphere is going to be coming out right now from Cheshire Cat, holding him there. Goddamn can buy a little bit more time with his own imprisonment. But Hessejo, okay, just blink over. Imprison him to actually find 2 kills. The ulti almost killed the Bounty Hunter as well. Actually, it will kill him as he comes out of level 4 Astral Imprisonment. That works nicely. Everyone else just bails out. Quick TPs and leave. Arise. Sunstrike. You're right. Trap 1. Centaur Stomp number 2. That bottom tower's almost down as well. The Chen army's going to be lost. He can't pull it back in time. The only thing he manages to hold on to is the range creep converted. I mean, the radiant creep, not range creep.
I was meant to have this.
Yeah. So what was the difference between Game 1 and Game 3 then? Like, what has changed so much in this team?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Uh-huh. Arise is going to break the smoke. He saw the DB players moving out of here. TPs are coming back. Faces Void, leaps up. He gets a 2-man chrono. Both King as well as Ace. Isolating Hessejo on the low ground. But Arise knows where the bigger targets are. Hessejo can be dealt with by just J4 and the Forge Spirits.
Is under attack.
And that is a brutal envelopment of DB. You got 3 of them. So they will have to use them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
You know, it's the standard situation when your only counter push is trying to Shuriken Toss. That's the highest amount of damage you have that pushes PR to any point of thought that, oh, maybe we should actually back out. DB almost have to go for an all or nothing soon. There's still an Observer and Sentry sitting inside their base. They can't even smoke where they are and go. Actually, do they even have one? Because they burn a lot of smoke. So they have... Okay, they got 1 in stock. They got 1 smoke in stock. But that kind of feels like that's going to be all she wrote. If that doesn't work, then nothing will. This OD's getting closer and closer to a scythe. He may even solo attempt this kill. With 4 Spirits arising, Ace losing armor very quickly, and well, Eclipse, he's just going to imprison him. I don't know if that's enough damage, but with the Sunstrike, okay, that's enough damage. Wow. And Rise just threw out a Splinter Blast, revealing himself so J4 can jump him. I think DB is finally tilting over the edge. That wasn't even necessary, J4. There really isn't a lot. Like, your only hope is the fact that DB, and this is the most optimistic thinking ever. Okay, Wind Ranger Sunstrike, hello? Invoker? No, the Rise just Rise himself. Penguin's gonna go down. Hessejo now realizes he's also bitten off a lot more than he can chew. And yeah, she gets time locked as well. Just to add insult to injury. That blink dagger from Rise is up. He's trying to get the ice wall and turns it into a body block. They got time dilation once again, and they're actually calling it. They understand this game is over. You can juke all you want to. Hesajo will not survive because the Sunstrade's going to kill him. But the game is over and Power Rangers will get a chance at revenge against No Diggity in the best of 5 grand final tomorrow night.